Hey everybody, it's Christine, and today I want to talk to you about authenticity. Authenticity is one of those words that's really out there. People have the necklaces and the bracelets that say authenticity and be authentic. But what does authenticity really mean? And are we over authentic sometimes? How do we be authentic yet appropriate? I was actually having a conversation with my coach recently, and what she really helped me see is that we want to be authentic, but we also want to be responsible. We want to make sure that what we're sharing isn't going to trigger other people, isn't going to all of a sudden open up a conversation that we're not ready to have. Really think about before we share something, is this really in the highest good of both people or all people that I'm about to share this with? I think that a lot of us think that being authentic means we can just have like diarrhea of the mouth. Like we can just say whatever we want, whenever we want, and we can be that vulnerable and that honest all the time. But there is such thing as oversharing sometimes. And I know for me personally, when I'm in the midst of something, when I'm in my most vulnerable moments, I pick my inner circle to have the conversation with first, before I share it more publicly, because I want to share responsibly. I want to share when I can bring some wisdom or insight to what I'm sharing about. That's what feels most authentic for me. Now, I know a lot of you out there who are maybe coaches or want to share publicly. You might think, oh, do I have to be there or healed or totally to the other side of something in order to share authentically? Absolutely not. But as I discovered with my coach, when we're sharing, when we're right in the midst of it, sometimes we're using it as a form of self-therapy rather than really thinking, am I sharing this in a responsible way? So I think that authenticity is a beautiful thing, but I think that we have some responsibility to make sure it's appropriate. For example, you might be completely playful and maybe drop F-bombs around your friends, and that feels so authentic to you. When you go to work, you don't want to necessarily be dropping F-bombs. Of course, bring your playful energy, but we adjust, and that doesn't mean that we're chameleons. It doesn't mean that we're inauthentic. It's just that we're honoring our truth in whatever environment that's in. So when you think about authenticity, think about responsibility. Think about, is this appropriate? Think about, is this really going to serve the person I'm having the conversation with or the people that I'm sharing with? Don't think that authenticity is just saying whatever you want to say with no responsibility and no care and concern for other people. I think as authentic people, we want to make sure that when we're communicating, there's a mutual benefit for both people in the conversation. So yes, be you, be fully you, but that doesn't mean being irresponsible and having complete disregard for how what you're sharing is landing with others. So I'm curious about your thoughts on this topic. I'm still thinking about and learning about authenticity. Please comment below. Let's get a conversation started about authenticity. Let's make this a great place to share it authentically. I look forward to your comments. Much love and many blessings.